All right, it's iHeartRadio. We've arrived at weekend 2 of the Austin City Limits Music Festival. It's Chris Mosier sitting here, and I'm not kidding when I say pretty much my favorite current band that's playing the entire deal. And I'm not joking. It's Wolf Alice. Wolf Alice has shown up. It's great to have you guys. What a whirlwind it's been for you. Reading some of the press, I think some of the snottier press was like, well, this was kind of last year's band that showed up and did really great. I discovered you in the summer and actually bought the record with my own money, and I'm a really big fan. So I'm pumped to meet you.
Thank you.
Very, very good. So it's sort of kind of throwback sound, at least to kind of a mid-'90s kind of sound. At least that was the Mona Lisa Smile, and that was, of course, the first song that I heard from you, and it was definitely had that quiet, loud sort of thing going on. But then once I got the record, there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more nuance and just a lot of different styles in there. Do you guys feel like it's are you intentionally keeping yourself out of a particular mode, or is it just coming how it comes?
No, I don't think we're intentionally doing anything except trying to write, as good a songs as we possibly can.
Yeah.
In terms of genre and style and dynamic, we kind of just let the songs write themselves, and I'm sure there's plenty of subconscious influences there, 90s and not 90s, but we don't give it too much thought, really.
Mm-hmm. Are there particular influences from that era that you guys glam onto, or that you
Some
really
great bands from the 90s, like My Bloody Valentine are a great band, Nirvana, Radiohead, yeah, early Queens of the Stone Age stuff.
Yeah, but I don't think we're necessarily like just 90s based, like influenced. We take influence from lots of different bands, but yeah, there are certainly great bands from that era that we appreciate a lot.
Some others from other places that you like?
We all kind of bond over, like, we all have a mutual love for, like, Nick Cave, Queens of the Stone Age, who technically did start in the 90s. Like, Yeahs, anything Jack White ever does, we all pretty much love.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask Ellie, or I guess ask all of you. I know that following what goes on with Churches, which is another band that I really dig, with also a female singer, they tend to have a kind of weirdos glob onto them over the female lead singer. Have you guys had any kind of issue with kind of stalker types that have come around due to? I mean, it's got to happen, I would think.
He's here. We're trying to get rid of him.
Oh, this is the stalker.
You joined the band.
I'm a pro.
Because Lauren from Churches totally goes. She's very active rejecting and is not not just ignoring that sort of thing, but actively campaigning against it. Have you guys had a similar experience, I guess is my question?
I think Churches are, they're on their second album. They're quite a fair bit bigger than us. They have a bigger fan base at the moment, and I think she probably gets it a lot harder than we do. I feel like there's been some bad experiences and some trolls and whatever, but I don't think as of yet I've really had such a bad time with that kind of stuff. Yeah,
that's
we
good
have
news.
really nice fans and of all genre, all genders and all genres, all genders
What about
and
punk fans?
ages and stuff. So yeah.
Very good. Does it still? And another early on discovering your band, there was a video I believe from Glastonbury when you guys were playing a set there, and you were clearly seemed to be pretty blown away that you were getting to play that festival.
Yeah.
Scared.
Has that newness worn off yet, or has it become more of a routine?
No, I don't. I think we've, every time things are either new, like we're starting to play festivals in America, or in the UK we're playing bigger stages to bigger crowds. So it's every time we get used to something, then the new thing happens, and we have to start being really scared all over again. So it's cool. It keeps it fresh and exciting.
On the other end of that, I saw you guys play a show that I felt like was one of those gigs. It was at a small club here in town called Holy Mountain.
Yeah.
That right after I discovered your music, I figured out the next day that you were playing a show, and I barely managed to get some tickets to it, and it sold out very quickly after that. I think that was kind of when the wave hit Austin, and I had the distinct feeling that this is a band that I'm really lucky to get to see in such a small place, because they're probably not going to be playing itty bitty places like this for much longer. has there been that progression to kind of some bigger rooms since then? That was the beginning of the summer.
In different cities. We haven't been back to play a headline show in Austin since. I'm not really sure where we'd go from Holy Mountain, but the venues have been noticeably bigger on this tour, and some of them have been selling out and stuff, which is kind of mind-blowing for us in places like Chicago and New York. And it's just great, and it's a great experience to come to such a prestigious festival as well over here, because we have heard of this festival back home. It's great.
Of course, cool.
Yeah.
Right on. Wolf Alice, awesome to have you playing at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Yep. Austin Venture Stage.
Best of luck. Congrats on all the success so far. And
Thank you.
Keep on keeping on.
Thank you.
Thanks
Very,
so
very
much.
cool. iHeartRadio.